Mason. What the heck is up? ¿Dónde está? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi nombre es Untitled Day Save. Mi gusto papas fritas. Si claro, no me digas. I gotta get this shit ready to post. Let's get this pumping. Let's get this pumping. Okay, what else do I have to get ready? Music's bumping. Overlay is trumping? No, I don't think we want it to be trumping. Battles are over here. Games open. Overlays are sick. I think we're probably good to go. Let's pop this, pop this. We're back in action, gamers. We are cooking and good looking. Oh, I didn't get the whatchamacallit set up. Also, this is still way too fucking loud. Let's bring this down a little bit. Cool, cool, cool. Let's bring up the stream profile. Fights over here. Right, there's always something to forget. There's always going to be something you forget. Alright. Did a whole bunch of reorganizing. Hopefully that's still not too loud. I guess I could probably bump it a little bit lower. Turn it up a tiny bit for me. Yeah. Cool. Alright, gamers. Back to back in the thing. Actually, do we need to level up? I think we might need to level up Glocktillery real quick. I forget if we need to level up both. Gets hit with the 9 ads. You might have popped in right at the starting screen. Because I think what I've been told is it's optimal to do that on Twitch. Where you hit them with the starting screen, you run the ads before anyone's here. But I appreciate the 1 cent you just gave me, Mason. Alright. I'm gonna bump this all the way up. Yeah, okay. That really probably... I don't know if we're actually bringing Glocktillery to this back-to-back, but... might as well do this. Stern... We are not going to be doing the back-to-back, the optional fight before this. The 1 cent. You know what, more, Mason? I want you to give me your 2 cents. How's life? Is this guy? Black class is sick. I imagine we're throwing rocks at this bird. Yeah. Let's do a little save state here. Jump back over to this. Okay, now we can actually export our team. Let's see what the hell's going on. I don't think this changes anything. We should just roll out into their rollout. Cancelled Mason. Punished Mason. Right. Nightshade is not what you're baiting. Let me move. Why don't I have my wallet here? I don't need my wallet to play Pokemon. That's the whole reason I played Pokemon. Because it's free. I think the Palpitoads probably their biggest job is going to be all of these toxic enjoyers. Nuzleaf, can you, after the Rindoberry's gone, how are you feeling about this? Oh, you're baiting a P though. Eek. Based Mason is at it again. Basin. Peach yogurt with chocolate chips. See, when I'm going yogurt, I'm not really a fan of like any sort of chunks in it, you know? When I got my yogurt, I want it to just be like a paste. Any sort of chunks in there, I'm getting a little texturally unhappy. I don't want that shit. The same way I'm not really the biggest fan of boba, because I just want to drink. I don't want crunchy in my drink. I just want to drink. What's going to be the biggest issue in this fight here? No, not another ad. Merc. Skrelp. Tortuga. Then on the second half is Marnie, Frill, Whirly. Okay, so I know that Palpitoad is good in this fight. Peak fiction at theaters this day. Did you go see the Minecraft movie? Palpitoad looks like they'll be good here. Also could be useful here. Palpitoad doesn't really help. I mean, they bait pin missiles, which is kind of nice. Also really good against Marnie. Live action How to Train Your Dragon. Really? I've heard a lot of people be annoyed that it's basically a shot-for-shot remake of the OG. But take it from the GOAT Mason. Would we ever lead with this guy? What are we baiting? Wing attack? Peak fiction. What do we actually want to lead here? I feel like we don't have any great matchups for this guy. I know our discount answer to the Whirlipede is just Monferno. Kind of working this like weirdly backwards. What about Frillish? Okay, I sort of see where you're coming from. Where it's like you know it's good. I don't need it. You don't need to change it up. I know it's good. Give me it again. I get that. So frame by frame, it's not possible. Oh, well, that's... I'm glad there's someone getting the enjoyment out of it, yeah. What a munch. Yeah. You got exactly what you wanted out of it. You're like, okay, just give me the good movie again. And they're like, I bet. His name Mason. Mason supporting Masons. Is there any way to guarantee we win that? Maybe Krabby can? No, Krabby doesn't do enough damage. What does this guy bait? Wing attack? Has the revenge plan been put into the brainstorm page? What do you mean, Bunch? Free Mason, free my dog Mason. To beat up this stupid character, all these dumb characters. Can I do this with Monferno? But then we just don't have an answer now. We get crit from the jump. This fight is looking sketchy. The Stingrays. I will be Steve Irwin's bravest soldier. I'm out here on the front lines undercover. I'm pretty sure his kids work at the Australian Zoo. I don't know if it's the one over here in Sydney, or a Australian Zoo, I should say. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, his kids are still around here. I can like an Avengers style group up. I'm gonna get them to come, and we're all gonna go eliminate every single stingray. I don't know how we take care of this goofy bird. Honestly, seeming like one of the more annoying parts of this fight. Star Wars sequels. I love generationally we can all agree that the new Star Wars are bad. I feel like people have really come around on the prequels. That's a whole thing recently with like there's some like this is what I need Skelly here for. This would be right down Skelly's alley. There's some show that has Anakin in it again. I don't know. There's too much Star Wars shit to keep track of. Would we ever want to lead with Palpatode so we can get the better 1v1 against Marnie? I forgot the prequels. Yeah. Yeah, Red is good. I remember, like, my dad showed me the OG ones, and then by the time we had watched all the other movies, like, Episode 3 was coming out. So I did get to see Episode 3 and 2. There is too much Star Wars content. That is the most agreeable take I think you can have across the board. It falls in the same rules of, like, when you try to get into an artist and they have, like, 8 albums, it becomes too much. Like, you want a amount where you feel like you can jump in, but not too much. Or, like, when you catch on to a TV show late, like, if you got into Game of Thrones and there was, like, 6 seasons already out, you'd be like, this is too much. But if you're like, oh, something like I got my dad into The Bear before I left, and there's 3 seasons out with a 4th one coming, that's perfect. That's the perfect time to jump in, especially because I think there's like rumors that the 4th is going to be the last. I mean, it should probably do. Like Kendrick. You're saying Kendrick is too much? Stood of Cop, it could. You're going to say, Munch, I will allow you as a Drake fan to give Kendrick slander. But you're saying should have stopped at Good Kid, Mad City before To Pimp a Butterfly, one of the most highly lauded albums ever? You are smoking crack cocaine. And if you are, please share with the class. Sequel sucked when Harrison Ford come back. I respect Harrison Ford's I don't give a shit attitude. I think we could all learn something from that. Okay, I am being indecisive about this fight because I don't know where I want to start. We're dead. If we don't get crit on the first wing attack, we're dead to the second one. With this guy. I mean, do we have anyone who loves coming in on wing attack? Roblox Tycoon. Mason's on a different level. Well, I mean, we know Palpatoad's coming. We know Monferno's coming. Who's our best shot against Tortuga? Is it really just Nuzleaf, no Omni Boost? It's probably Nuzleaf, no Omni Boost. Hung Solo. Fuck. Yeah. Tortuga's the only thing that triggered your box. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna have to be a fake out razor leaf ball angle. Like, I'm not seeing anyone else who hits this really well. If only we had a grass type. If only we had a grass type in the place where you get a grass type. Yeah, it seems like that's like our only option, really. In your calculations, Sal, is that including doing the standard balling with Monferno? Pepe can back up. Yeah. The dog shit script. I will, every time I get recommended that clip of Mark Hamill talking about the dumbass line that George wrote that he had to change that was supposed to sound natural. Mark Hamilton. Yeah. Sag. I don't know what we lead against this Murkrow, though. Mark Ham and Cheese. The Murkrow is a little perplexing to me. Probably going like... Nuz is going to get a Orin. Nuz is getting an Orin. Palpitoad is almost certainly getting a Pecha. Do we want Palpitoad for both Skrelp and that is a guarantee to a KO? And Marnie? I mean, yeah, they can do work against Skrelp and Marnie. It's just they can't get like triple poisoned. Actually, I think even if they get like triple poisoned, they're pretty damn good there. We'll tag you in for Skrelp and Marnie. Frillish. King DDD. Hex Water Pulse. Damn. Mason, you're on one today. You're dropping all your hot takes. No one is free from the ire of Mason today. Or I guess compliments. Maybe not particularly ire. Okay, we bring in Lediba. We set up Light Screen, and then we get Silverwind Omni Boost and sweep the fight. Yeah, that's it. What do we do about Frillish? This is also sort of Nuzleaf. I wish we had a good grass type. God, I wish we had a good grass type. Yeah, we really... I think Munch is going to respond by saying, I would do it for free. We could maybe do some dancing here with Shockwave baits, Hex baits. These are all special moves, so we're not getting any reductions. I think our problem with our box for this fight is that we have 2 Pokemon that can be useful against 5 of their Pokemon, but they can't be useful against all of them, which is a little scary. I forget early game fights sort of just kind of have to be ball. Have to be fuck around and or find out. We dodge 2 crits with Feel and hit Never Melt Ice Powder Snow. Are there just physical attacks? I mean, we could, like, Feather Dance this guy, right? Feather Dance is sharp reduction. I mean, like, Feather Dance plus Krabby. Well, I mean, they would be Bait Nightshade. They were still afraid of crits, though. $10 is $10. How much are we taking from the first non-reduced one? We could start with like Feather Dance. Is it safer to spend 2 turns? It might be safer to dodge 2 crits. Honestly think it's probably safer to try to dodge 2 crits instead of dodging question mark. Scamp. How dare you evoke the name of Scamp. Okay, but that's going to kill that. We're going to be basically dead. That's pretty good because we get to come in on, hopefully, Acid. Acid is just defense drop, not poisoning. Yeah. which we don't really care about. Oh yeah, Moonman would and probably die. Facts. Then we'd have this guy killed that. They're baiting Brine / Aquajet. We don't really want them to be low enough to be baiting Aqua or Brine, or either of those. Would they ever be baiting Mudshot for speed control? / is this -1? I feel like this sort of is just kind of a ball moment. Palpitoad gets the Pecha. We're bringing Sfeel, Palpitoad, Nuzleaf. Then the beginning of fight 2, Sfeel's going to be pretty much dead, baiting a Venoshock, which will be good for the swap. Venoshock does not have a poison chance. Cool. So we're going to kill that with the Toad, the Palpable Toad. They're going to bait in outspeed, outdamage. I mean, slower outdamage, slower outdamages, unless we're in the range where Pin Missile can kill. Which, I mean, wouldn't it be the worst thing in the world to get that Monferno in on that? But likely it's going to be Hex / Water Pulse from this guy. Then we hope Nuzleaf is healthy enough. What are the backup mons in this fight? Hell yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, Mason. You and the lovely lady have a good, heartfelt discussion. Maybe it's Pidgeotto. We can get bailed out here sometimes by like air cutters. They're fast. I don't think getting the reduction would be helpful. Remoraid is the worst mon in our box. Maybe we bring you for Aquajet Sneakies, and I know Octillery gets good. Oh, Remoraid does sort of well against Skrelp. Maybe we bring Remoraid for Skrelp, and then that leaves our pal Palpitoad being able to more easily do this. I mean, it's not great, though. Maybe we go Krabby with an Orin. I'm going to go Krabby with an Orin, and then the worst mon in my box is probably Ledira. Yeah, that's true. I think I've demoted it in my head to not a Pokemon status. Yeah. And that too. That is just like an unbringable Pokemon. Okay. So there's a chance we get Gigafucked here. What could have gone... I mean, we could have had Quillfish. We could have had a better ground type. I mean, a grass type. I'm trying to, like, piece out what is wrong with this situation. Or is this just... I think it might be a little bit of column A and then a little bit of it's early game. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes in early game, it just be early game. What did I say I was putting on Nuzleaf? Nuzleaf is going to be Tortu. Yeah, they're just going to get an Orin. Okay. Sometimes early game be early gaming. I'm going to hand out a Pecha. It's weird having to like reconfigure my brain from being in late game mode for so long. I mean, I guess we did have that whole other run going on, but it's just like in that mode, it's like every fight there has an answer. You need to be patient. Whereas in this, it's like, well, sometimes you just gotta hope it goes well. I gotta get back that Crystal Kaiser mindset. Oh, it seems like game volume's hella low. Let me turn that up. Especially for such a banger song. An odd banger song that just, like, never gets used. What up, Domo? Domo Origato. Came just in time for us to get wiped by Ancient Power Omni Boost. The early game bullshit continues. Let's see how this goes. First, we must dodge crits with our silly little ball. Hopefully Easy Clap can pull off an Easy Clap here. We're gonna go Powdered Snow. Seems like a good first roll. Alright, and Wing Attack crit here does max 36, so it would have to be exactly max roll to get us. Okay, good start. Uh-oh. Oh no, not the Electrode and Caesar. Also, what are you Don't tell me you're clicking Ancient Power from the jump here. Oh, you're clicking Ancient Power from the jump here. Oh, Sviel didn't take enough damage. Ew, that's gross. Yeah, Sviel needed to take literally 2 more damage and this would have been fine. Well, this is always AP. This is always AP. Well, we might be cooked. Show me no Omni Boost. Cool. All right, we're going to fake out because there's no reason not to. We would prefer Mud Shot for speed control here. That would be ideal. Caesar and Electro do seem like 2 pretty damn big high-quality encounters to lose, unfortunately. Okay, show me Mud Shot. Alright. Ancient Power Omni Boost. Alright. Are we cooked? Okay. We are not dead to Ancient Power. Good news. Razor Leaf will not kill. Kill this with Palpitoad, so this would be AP. I think this is a Nuzleaf swing again. We're not dead to AP. I guess if we... What will happen is we'll... Oh! Are we faster with Palpitoad? Palpitoad doesn't have priority. Aqua Jet. It would be faster. It would be baiting an Aqua Jet if it showed kill. I mean, first off, we're clicking Razor Leaf. Like, this happens every time. And we pray for the crit. Unfortunate. Mud Shot now for speed control. That's going to change what we're baiting now, which is kind of annoying because I think we bait AP now. That is correct. AP always kills. We are lower health, so could this be Brine as well? Okay, this is AP or Brine. I'm thinking maybe Krabby here. How low is this? Krabby Aqua Jet does 14, which I think that looks like that would clean up. So I think this is going to be Aqua Jet or Brine. We're going to activate our... oh, maybe it won't Aqua Jet because it's... There's a chance where it won't Aqua Jet when the Krabby comes in because it sees it as a speed tie, so it thinks it's faster. Okay. health. You won't show me the proper health. Fine. But we're not dead to Omni Boosted Ancient Power. I'm going to go here. Don't hit me with the ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Brian's fine. I was praying we're not going to get hit with the ladies and gentlemen. A second Omni Boost has hit the towers. I think Aquajet should pick this up. Cool. Alright. Then brings in Skrelp. What up, Tamori? How's the goat doing today? Well, even if your immense nature sucks, it's still immense. Acid max roll is 18. So this could be toxic. This could be protect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Mudshot here to get some chip and set this guy up for a easier kill with Sal. That's a special means. Why is your Jasmine looking so cooked? Ooh, a crit from KO. The Killer Crab. Toxics is fine. Now this is always going to be Acid, which means we can go into the Palpable Toad. We're just making sure we're not getting toxic on the way in. To preserve our Pecha Berry. Protect, you're a moron. We're going to swap anyway. You got Own. We're going to go for a little Mudshot action. Okay, you're going to protect again. The double protect. Cool, for sure. Okay, are we going to get confused? No confusion. That means we should get out of here. Alright, fight one down. With nary a scratch. And now the Toad comes back. Jasmine, the 2 times I fought Jasmine... Oh, actually, no, I only fought Jasmine once. Just felt like such a ball fight. There's just like so much bullshit you just can't do anything about in that fight. Alright, we are usually dead to Venoshock, so this should be Venoshock. So we're going to go into the Palpable Toad. I believe we want to see Venoshock Toxic here. Toxic first is not the end of the world, because we still have that Pecha. I mean, Jasmine is super hard. Yeah. Mudshot number 1. Speed down. Is this going to be Toxic again? Venoshock again. Okay, that's perfect. Cool. What up, Moonman? The lead is a Nido check, which is fine because you're proper rating. Yeah. Oh no. You are the 1%. Oh, are you good, Moonman? You alright, big dog? Yeah. Yeah, I just remember I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I knew there was just so much bullshit in that fight. Double quick claw, focus bang. I feel like it just requires you to be like, oh, you got it or you don't. Alright, Frillish is still alive. Here comes the Pede. Stomach troubles, revive and wait. Alright, I'm inshallah you will be fine. Is this Pin Missile that kills us? Well, Pin Missile's the highest damaging move. I know it likes clicking rollout. Monferno isn't super mad about both of those. I believe we want to see Pin Missile here. Or rollout, okay. Okay, we did keep Ember this time. So, is the move, does Ember plus Flame Wheel always kill? 18 plus 24. I think it's like if they both low roll, it doesn't kill. Yeah, if they both would have to low roll. So what do we click first? Is the question here. They both have same burn chance. Yeah, they both have same burn chance. I guess we go... Flame Wheel does do more damage. We'll go Ember because we kept it here. Okay, that's rollout 2. Rollout 3 does 120. Are we dead to crit rollout? I think we should be fine with Rocky Helmet, crit rollout, flame wheel, all the shenanigans coming together. Or we could go... Or do we go Ember... Oh, Mach Punches do shit. Yeah, I think we go flame wheel here. Let's roll out 3. Oh, yeah, we're Giga fine. Okay, maybe Ember is kind of the move. The Ember Keep does... I kind of like this tech. Cool. And then we just have the Frillish left. Frillish probably baiting a water move here. Maybe not after the Orin. Okay. Water Pulse does 32 and kills. Hex doesn't kill. Shockwave doesn't kill. This is always Water Pulse. This is going to be Nuzzling My Leaf's job? Maybe not Nuzzling My Leaf's job. This is... Palpable Toad, perhaps? I mean, Nuzzling My Leaf doesn't take a lot of damage from Water Pulse. I think Nuzzling My Leaf has to take... But then this thing has Recover. Yeah. We could go Krabby, bait Hex or Shockwave. I mean, this is going to be... I think what we're going to need is... We're not dead the 2 Water Pulses on Nuzleaf. I think we start here with Oof. Yeah, let's not speak too soon before this is over. Because if this is Confusion, / if it's Curse Body proc... Okay, we're not dead the Water Pulse. Razor Leaf crit sometimes bails us out. I think we need... Oh, yeah, we should click Fake Out on this guy, I think. We would love Oof to be unbecoming of their name. Okay. No Curse Body. Alright. We were only dead the crit there. That sucks. And I think the fight is still hard from here. How come Razor Leaf doesn't... The high crit move doesn't crit 3 times, but Hex does? What's the deal with that? How much HP they got left? A little over 30? Alright. This is still, like, really isn't great. Because no one in the back does a significant amount of damage to this guy. Like, what we have left is Remoraid, who probably doesn't pick this up with a side beam. I think that might be a wipe because of that crit. Yeah, I think unless Galactillery, unless it doesn't recover here, or Galactillery gets a crit, I think that's just a wipe. Because this thing is just going to start healing back up, and then we can't do anything about it. I mean, not the end of the world. Alright, Glock. Glock in. Where's our crit? Alright, if they don't get crit here, I think we win now? Yeah, I think we win now. Well, that sucks. This slowly ekes towards I'm not in a good place. I mean, if we run into anything that we need a grass type for, we're kind of giga fucked. If only there's a way to start the game with a guaranteed good grass type. That would really be sick here. Alas, there's no possible way to do that. So sad. Alright, we're going to hit the Togedemaru, though. I just gotta get used to the shenanigans. Give it to him. Sometimes you just get shenanigized. Sometimes you just get fucked on. It's the nature of early game Pokemon. Torterra really doesn't make Museum safe either. Does Piplup help with Museum? I assume all three of them come to the fight, right? Because Monferno does this. Torterra has to probably fucks with the Palpitoad. And I guess can't get crit. It can still get Omni Boost, but can't get crit. And I have to assume Penguin does something. Does Prinplup get secondary Steel type? It doesn't. That's whack. Prinplup should get Steel typing. Yeah. That's all the buffs it needs. Torterra takes 2. Alright, what's our Brawly level cap? Hitmon. 21? 21, 21, 21. That shit's kind of catchy, I guess. Yeah. I think as much as I'm becoming more and more monkey pilled, I think if we reset again, I might go Turtle. I might go Turtle or Penguin. I think I just got to give it a shot. It would be so funny if finally the next run that really gets going is just another Turtle run. Let me turn up the heat real quick. Probably the biggest problem with this damn Airbnb, it's cold as shit even inside. Alright. Brawly level cap is here. We gotta fight this stupid little Bill Barrel. I guess we got to level everyone up first, too. Anything we're delaying? I can't imagine. Yeah. Turtle is the star that gets you by his early game. Damn. It just becomes more and more heartbreaking, the B run. Okay, Roar Beam, better ice move. Yeah. Oh, Timber. Timber's, yeah, the only one we're going to delay. I do remember that now. Aerial Ice. What a funky moveset. Bow, 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 bow. Probably never clicking either of these. I'll give you another funky stat move. Do you become the Glock yet? I think you become the Glock. You do not become the Glock. Sad. Fire Spin. We don't want that. Alright. Yeah, delaying Timber for a late game move we'll never see. Chris Starly. Put him pop. Bruh the 7th. How many bruhs are we gonna get? Ape's supposed to have Leer for Brawly, isn't he? That's why the Ember delay is bad. That's why Ember delay is bad, ain't it? We fucked up, didn't we? Alright. Timber also beats Scraggy. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. Windmill, Ember. Yeah. Surely Ledian does something somewhere. A move we never use. Replace a move we never use with a move we never use. Cool. Alright, let's see how bad and annoying this Bill barrel is. You telling me Bill? Need these barrels? Shouts Bill. Bill. I need Emerald Kaizo Lediba that pops the fuck off against Brawly. Not this bullshit this game where Lediba is outclassed by every single Pokemon that exists. Alright, let's clear all these Pokemon. Why do people say Chikorita is good? Chikorita is really, really good in Crystal Kaizo. I imagine Chikorita can do stuff in this game. I've never had it personally. But beyond that, yeah, Chikorita is kind of generally regarded as one of the worst starters, if not the worst starters ever. But I don't know how good Chikorita is in Run and Bun, though. Maybe someone else can elucidate that. But Chikorita is by and far the best starter in Crystal Kaizo. That's really the only place that I know of that it really is an absolute demon. But it's also cute, so I think that maybe could be playing into someone's perception of it. Are we beeping? Bill Barrel. What do we do against Bill Barrel now that we don't have a mon that can do shit to it? Yeah. Oh, we just low sweep it to the face. Can Timber, if they were up to the level cap? They don't have the priority punch. I guess we probably just do this with Monferno. We're likely getting like we're gonna get like Super Fang Aqua Jet. Well, we just Mach Punch to kill it. I think that's fine. Oh, actually, it's gonna Aqua Jet right away, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Monferno is gonna kill that. They are going to bait in faster out damage, faster Oko, faster out damage. So, is this going to be Play Rough Ponyta? I believe this will be Play Rough Ponyta. Got in Run About and people said it's good. All of his set screens have since in the grass stat move. Yeah. I feel like especially if you have Torterra, it's not going to really be anything useful. What a build. Does it get Thick Fat? Thick Fat, or I assume this is Thick Fat's ability. Yeah. Utility Pokemon are really hard to say that they're good or not. Or harder to show their value, you know? Because something like that's going to be good, but you also have to plan fights around it. Like setting screens, like pivoting in. And it's like really mentally cumbersome to use, even if it is like a good fit for your team. Whereas something like Infernape is very obviously impactful. Or Torterra. I guess Torterra is a better tank example that is immediately impactfully shows that it's valuable. Because it's just like, oh, battle armor, I can throw this in, I know it's not going to crit. Yeah. I guess Celio can probably brine this guy. Is there anyone we really are annoyed for in the back? I feel like our birds can take care of this guy. Or actually, what about our Firebug? Firebug can probably do pretty well, especially if we're baiting a energy ball coming in. You good into that? No. Are you fast after the mud shot? You are. Dead to double crit? Very rarely. Okay, maybe we can just go Palpitail on this. Palp with an Orin. Ba-do-do-do-do for the Ponyta. I guess the attack drop from that is kind of annoying. Well, I guess we have one shot, so it doesn't matter. We're going to do that. Then they will bait in Mega Drain from Electric. just have something that hits this neutrally? That's pretty annoying. We have a pretty loud electricity weakness on this team. Ooh, we could bug bite this with the citrus. I think that might be the move here, that we do this and we go Sizzy with a Pecha. And we just like flame wheel bug bite. And then that would bait in outspeed out damage, or potentially the Vena Shock here. Bird can win the 1v1. You drop in physical moves. What is the box now? What you mean? Oh yeah, you can see the little box right down here. Monkey, Toad, yeah. It's like I can either be... Actually, that really doesn't change too much. I meant to get a ring light yesterday, but I did not find one. The run has risen, yeah. It is a little bit lighter. I really just, as much as I'm like, I don't need a ring light, I should probably get a ring light. Staravia probably is the move here for this. This is like Star with a Pecha. I hope the run has risen. And then for Sunflora, kind of same shit, right? Monkey can also recontribute against a lot of these mons as well, depending on its status. You would be baiting Sludge Bomb. Even with Never on Ice, they don't pick that up. Oh, Ledian. Oh, Ledian does something. Guys, oh my god, Ledian's good. But not really. Ledian can actually contribute somewhere. Holy shit. I can't wait until Ledian comes in on a Sludge Bomb, gets poisoned, and then gets completely owned. Alright, this should work. Ooh, what do we ring? Guess the house. Spoil me. Can I play yesterday's, though? I could always just do that, right? Yeah, what's the latest day for you on Guess the House? Also, I did lose my Wordle streak, unfortunately. It said I had it for a day, and then it said I didn't have it. We'll do this, and then we'll run the fight. Tarzania, California. I've always been over with these California ones, so let's start with a cool, like, 1.5 mil. Little bit up. We'll try to overshoot it with, like, a 2-3-4. I want more. Okay, overshoot it. Oh, hey, it's Tarzania. You said that, like, oh, yeah, Tarzania, my favorite place. Maybe like a 199. I feel like I'm less playing this game as a getting a gauge of the houses. Ooh, that's a nice coffee machine. Actually, is that a nice coffee machine? Is there like a plug coming out of here? Fake window. Yeah, dude, I hate the Photoshop windows. Why do you have so little silverware? Also, this shit shouldn't be... You should stack these bowls. You shouldn't have one individual bowl on here. Anyways. Also, the biggest... Some of the designs, I guess they're staged, of course, but, like... Stage it better. This is, like, this room at least feels a little bit more full. Like, they give a little bit more room here. But it seems like there's just a lot of extra space. Like, this room, like... Put a desk in here. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's staged to give you the idea. Also, this lamp is so inefficient. This is taking up so much room for nothing. 175. Down further. Okay. Built 1965. Seems very mod. What is the shelf doing in like the middle of this? I don't know what the design philosophy here is. We'll go, because we're in Hollywood, we'll just do a bunch of 6s. Or we're in LA. Alright. That is an interestingly shaped pool. You could have made your pool into any shape, and you chose this one. I imagine you're not looking at it from vertically a lot, but that is a very oddly shaped pool. Alright, we got there. Alright, let's play some Pokemon. Sus pool. Among Us pool. Alright. This is going to be great, though, because we're going to hit the Pokemon we need. Well, we're going to win the fight without any issues. We're going to hit a static Mon. We're going to hit Togedemaru, and it's going to be a run. I'm going to continue spreading the propaganda that the run that we hit Togedemaru will be the run we beat the game. 1000%. I should not say that, because then that immediately, whatever run we do hit Togedemaru immediately puts a little bit more amount of pressure on me. Even though I'm like sort of saying it as a bit, but in my heart of hearts, it's like that is a Pokemon that I feel like is built for me and my playstyle. I like a very I like starting a fight very aggressive, like being able to take a kill early and then just slowing it down, playing patient. I do feel like by saying that I'm describing like how everyone plays. Yeah, I play Pokemon differently. I choose my moves in a calculator, and then I play the game. Y'all don't understand. I'm just built differently. Like, you want to get it. Orin on Palpable Toad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there is a way to avoid early game bullshit in challenge mods. It's a hard balance to like have where you can get like make it so you get guaranteed good Pokemon, but there's still variety. I think first off, the first change I would make to Run and Bun is getting rid of Lumione on the Little Root fishing table. That should be done 1000%. What else? Get rid of Lil Pup. Nah. There is some sort of balance. And I also have been going so there's no shit mons. Yeah, like make it so there's usable mons everywhere. Because I mean, even if you put usable mons in everything, there's going to be a combination of mons that are just not good. I think Lumione is the biggest what am I looking for? Is like the most egregious mon of any of the early route mons. That thing seems just like, from what everyone's told me and just looking at it as a Pokemon, it just seems like a waste of a slot. Like you're just -1 Pokemon by hitting it. All right, we expect to see Aqua Jet here, I believe. Because we're going to go Low Sweep Mach Punch, yeah. Low Sweep has a chance to kill. If it doesn't, we kill with Mach Punch. Okay, that's fine. What does this bait? Ponyta. I think we are less afraid of this Ponyta than we are of other mons. So I think we're going to choose to go to our original plan for this. This is supposed to be Palpable Toad's plan. So we're going to go... And we're baiting... Play Rough? Yeah, we'll go to Palpable Toad. I don't think Attack Drop matters because we're hooking special moves. That still did do a lot. Play Rough crit is 34, not enough to kill us. Mudshot will slow this thing down. Cool. It's going to proc Berry. We're going to be faster now. This is... I am just noticing now Citrus Berry. I forget how important the... Ooh, we actually still might be fine. I forget how important factoring in for berries is in the early game. Like, it's a thing that actually matters. We're still Giga fine, yeah. We're faster now. We're going to go Bubble Beam because it does the most damage. I think very likely we're baiting in the Electros Geller. Clicking Mega Drain. Absolutely. This is the Sizzler's job. The Sizzler. 3 big strikes. 3 big attacks. Alright, let's bring in the Sizzler. This is quite annoying because it is a a speed tie. Because we want to save Bug Bite to heal up the most if possible. Because this could be like Toxic turn 1. I think I'm going to go Flame Wheel, Bug Bite. We win the speed tie. Super Fang. Now we did the Shockwave crit. Sometimes. I'm going to say it's not going to be speed tie, lose, crit. I'm going to go Bug Bite. We're going to win the speed tie. Bruh has learned from his ancestors. That's going to be an enormous heal, too. And stealing the heal from them. That's a huge tempo turn. Alright. Now, does Shockwave ever kill us? It's a speed tie. We go into Palpable Toad on the Shockwave. This would never be Mega Drain, would sometimes be like Super Fang. This could also be Toxic as well. This could get us into a bird. Is there anyone who could come in and do... Monferno could come in and kill this. We would prefer to come in on Mega Drain, so we're going to go... Sal Shockwave. Cool. Now this is always Mega Drain, so we're going to Monferno on that. Okay, we can break some ankles. I still have it in me to break some ankles. That's not going to heal shit. Go low sweep here. Beautiful. Monkey might be in a good spot to swing here. It's unfortunate our Orin hasn't been procced yet. The Dusty Tox. Flame Wheel. Veno Shock crit. Does not kill. We are faster. We are gonna rip a Flame Wheel. Alright. Infestation, that's going to trap us in, of course, but it's not going to do shit. We are faster. We're going to be able to pick up the kill with Flame Wheel. We get the Orin, yada, yada, yada. You're dead. Infestation's over. Sunflora comes in. Are we dead to crit Sludge Bomb is the question on if we can swing or not. It would have to be crit, max roll, Sludge Bomb, poison, and we'd have to miss the range on Flame Wheel. What up, Flash? Cool. All right. Monkey grabs 44 more kills. All this talk about Torterra, and then I have one good fight with Monkey, and I'm like, actually, I'm going to keep playing fast because it's fun. Okay. Who's ready to hit Togedemaru? Well, I guess we got to hit this other Pokemon first, then we hit Togedemaru. Let's see. 110. Shinx, Mareep, Dynamo. Yeah, so I guess we're just aiming for, in a perfect world, hitting... Well, I guess Luxio's still pretty good for this one. Watch someone champ. Crystal Guys today felt good. Hell yeah. That'd be a very funny way to flex. Be like, yeah, I watched someone. Their name was Flash Runner. Nah, I know you'd have had the hype build-up video if you were in that position. We would have been there. Hell yeah. Any funky mons on their Crystal Kaizo champ? Just a traditional. Okay, we really don't have a lot of great mons to capture electric types with. It's a bunch of birds and water types. Also, what you pull shiny. What shiny you get? This is Pecha. Basic. Nothing wrong with basic. That's actually the title of my memoir. Shiny was Letty. Interesting. Is it a good Letty? I forget if they made the quality of life change for Crystal Kaizo Plus that shinies aren't based on DVs. Because doesn't it usually mean shiny bad based on how the DV math works? Regardless, gamers. So yes. Sick. Alright. 30% Shinx. 30% Mareep. 20% Dynamo. 10% Yamper. 10% Electric. Mareep and Electric would be great because they give us static. Shinx is good for Brawly. Yamper is good for Shell. I don't know if Dynamo is good for anything. But We want to see a Pokemon. Okay. That's fun. We got a cute little guy. This also, I guess, could be really good for Brawly. We could spend a scale. I forget if it's a scale or a candy, or if it's both, to just lead the fight really well. But I know this is good for Brawly. Come on, little guy. There we go. Cool. Yamper, the puppy Pokemon. This puppy is very popular as a herding dog in the Galar region. As it runs, it generates electricity from the base of its tail. Yap. What do we want to name our Yamper? Yamper, Yamper, Yamper. Yampa. Yamp, Yamp. Pampered, Yamper, Slamper. I'm just... Reese's Pieces. Yapper. I'm down for a Yapper. Name a Pokemon after myself. We looking for speed and physical attack? Speed and special attack. Speed and... Oh, it looks like it is mixed. But I think we want physical. Scamper. Oh, wait, no. We're going to Scamper. I want Scamper. Knave? Upspeed? Ooh! Ooh, wait. That's kind of nutty. Upspeed Yamper? The shiny clause, from my understanding, Flash, is that if you catch a shiny... If you run into a shiny no matter what, it's really good. Like, that's what a stupid... But no, if you run into a shiny no matter what, you get to catch it. But I guess that clause really just, like, doesn't matter anymore in the era of infinite repels. Because you just never run into wild Pokemon that aren't the ones you're going to capture. I think that was the clause. Kind of like a rule of cool kind of thing. Scamper is going to be sprinting. Oh, it's a candy for this. Is it? Actually, it might be a candy and a scale. Regardless, this thing is, like, nutty. That's, I feel like, exactly what you want. What you want. Now we're going to hit the raw Togedemaru as well. Tail Whip. I assume we don't want that. I don't think we want Roar. Oh, we should... This is a either or on abilities, right? No, it's always Strong Jaw. Okay. That thing's pretty sick, though. Alright, so then Granite Cave, we're going... First area. Granite Cave. And... Okay, I mean, like, the bad Pokemon we get there is Phanpy. Like, if Phanpy is the Mon we hit, we're still not mad about hitting Phanpy, because Phanpy rules. Phanpy the GOAT. For real, on God. Bunch of rocks. Guess we want to bring... Yeah, Palpitoad is a good bead regardless. Yeah. This seems like a great addition to our team regardless. Revealed. Oh, is this like that new daily game you sent? I think that game's really, really fun. Let's get this capture, and then I'm down to give it a little look-see. Let's hand out some Orans, and only 5% they hit this Togedemaru, though. Very, very, very low odds to hit Togi here. Aron would be really good, too. So we got 30% Phanpy, 20% Koufant. Anything we're going to get here is going to be a normal resist, which we do need on our team because we lack that. But yeah, Phanpy, 30%, Koufant, 20%, Rhydon, 20%, Onix, 10%, Aron, 10%, Togedemaru, 5%, Sandile, 5%. Well, I guess, yeah, Sandile is the only normal resist we can hit. Only thing that we can hit that's not a normal resist. Okay, gamers. We could hit a classic friend of the show, OnlyFans. We could hit the GOAT, Togedemaru. We could hit Aron, another Agron GOAT coming up. Let's see what we get. It's what you expect. Cool. Are we out of Great Balls already? Alright. I think we have to go back to the classic. We need the top quality trunks back. Shoutouts to my OnlyFans. We don't know if it's Battle Armor till it evolves. Do we know? Does it evolve for the split? Not 25. Yeah, it's after. Okay, we've got, seems like a solid shell split from just those two guys, basing off my limited knowledge. We do not know yet if it's Battle Armor or if it is not. Docile. Ew. Not loving that. Not loving that spread of IVs. I guess it's not a detrimental nature, is the best thing I can say about it. No fans. That fan P has no fans. Yeah. I guess the bit of the split road we have here is, I wonder if we're going to use Ice Shard. The bit of the split road we have here involves, we're going to get Charm. Yeah. If we're going to spend the resources on this Bolton. I guess we should check what this Bolton does against Brawly. We got to play the Britannica game, though, first. More important. Let me bring this over here. All right. Do a little swapperoni and cheese. Okay. Arts and culture. A long word, which means it'll check my spelling, which means we are screwed. Blank, and we can't reveal this one. Yeah, it gives it a top name. Is the blank of blank. The blank may derive from, implies a sure knowledge of. This is probably like history or etymology. May derive from the before. I want to check. I want to get this word. The beauty. Beauty, blank. Okay, so it's a compound word that maybe it's some sort of old Greek word where it's like, where beauty. Well, actually, we should get this word and this word, right? Because this will tell us to write beauty. To write beauty implies a sure knowledge of the. Yeah, I'm giving, from what we have here, I'm giving like word that is used in Greek philosophy. Olus. To write. What do I know about? This is going to be like an Oli or something like that. Let's get the big word. Conventional signs by which blank and the various. Oh, man. I want a letter. I want a letter. I feel like this is going to be either an Olus or a pole. It's like something. Pole. I need a little bit more. Control signs which blank can be communicated. Okay. Language. It implies a sure knowledge of the the conventional signs by which language can be. It's not like philosopher, orator, some big word. The word being a big ass word is really fucking me here, and the lengths to make sure, the ability to make sure such a various proportions that the experience. want to hit those early ones are better to reveal earlier. These things? Like the letters up here? I think I've got the broad idea. Of what kind of word this is? Oh, I think I just don't got it. I think I've got the broad idea of what the kind of word is, but I don't know what the word is. Calligraphy. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, we were out. See, Greek words for beauty to write. I knew where we were word-wise. The big words are so much harder because you can't, like, compound words are a little bit easier to suss out. But I'm glad that I got the idea of where we were going. Calligraphy. I was locked in on the oldest. I should have thought about the free. Graphin. Greek words for beauty, kalos, and to write graphin. Interesting. Well, I feel... That one, I like this game because I feel smart for even not being right. I was smart because I was close. Archive? Ooh, true. Yeah, we can play an old one. I can rip a Doku while we're here. It's time for Pokedoku. Hell yeah. What do we got? First partner. I was bitching about this in Shorts comments earlier. It's like the evolution. Oh, wait. This is easy, ain't it? So let's think of, like... I wish I knew, like, the Snivy middle evolution. Snivy middle evolution would be the best first... Oh, Servine. Yeah. Really? That high? I guess maybe people are thinking like I am. Crokinole. And then first partner middle... Charmeleon's probably gonna... I'll just go Cool Lava. I'm picking... I mean, Gen 2, obviously, the earlier gens. Really, I'm surprised these are all the same. I would expect Servine to be a whole lot lower. Hisuians are gonna be hard. Grass evolved by level. We could just go, like... These could just all be starters, couldn't they? We could just go full starter here. Fire evolved by level up. Let's go, like, Rapidash. Water evolved by level up. Mantine? Actually, I don't know if Mantike to Mantine is evolved by level up. I'm trying to get too cheeky with it, and I might screw myself. Can't go like Feebas. We can go with like Remoraid or Octillery. Surely that'll get us low percentage. Grass evolved by level up. Gloom might be a funky answer. Still, wow, I'm surprised how high these percentages are. All right, Hisuian, Mons. What are the Hisuian start? This is like Oshawott, or what does Oshawott evolve into? That's the Oshawott one. This is Typhlosion. Hisui. Hisuian Grass is the Sniper. See, I don't know their names. Any other Hisuian forms that I can crack? Basculegion is... Which Basculegion is... I want to say... Or will it be... Basculegion Hisuian? Or are they just all Hisuian? Okay, that is what we're looking for here. Then, can I think of the grass starter or wrap my head around... Oh, what about Cleavor? Is Cleavor still grass? I think I'm going to ball with that. Damn! Hisuian Electrode! Oh, I knew that! Decidueye. Damn! What is Cleavor? Rock bug. Skill issue. I had to try to be tricky. Really, Greninja was the least... Oh, wow. I guess... Oh, no. This is least common. Really? All Gen 4 starters? Am I too Gen 4 pilled? I guess I should be guessing Gen 4 shit. Okay. If we've learned anything today. Alright. I don't know how deep we're going to get into the gym. I don't think it's going to be Brawly today. Probably Brawly tomorrow. But I want to see... I want to be where the people are. Jumping, dancing. Walking around with those, what do you call it? Feet. I want to see if we do... I hate that I can't put just in the name. I just have to remember a mon that Brawly has. If I bring in Yamper... someday soon I really have to do my I'm gonna grind Pokédokus. I really want to do a stream where like the goal is to basically study Pokédoku answers, like to memorize every single type that has like 3 or less Pokemon, or all of those that like it's always 2 or 3 Pokemon. I want to have those down pat. Ooh, actually that'd be a fun stream where it's like play 100 Pokédokus, like study Pokemon, play 100 Pokédokus. Yeah. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was a good bit, especially when during the Elite Four, winning Elite Four Emo Kaizo, that there was like 20 Pokédokus that came in. Oh, I still have to remember to refund Moonman for his melee match, because that's never happening. Alright. So, what is the Yamper tech? Bolton. Troy Bolton. So this would involve spending at least a rare candy, right? It's like a rare candy and a... Yeah. I think Run and Bun definitely is helping a ton. Run and Bun is helping a ton. Yeah, dude. I mean, Melee's probably better than other competitive games because of the fucking roll, but actually it's still probably bad just because Australian internet is bad. I feel like half the reason in my mind that I don't want to stay at this Airbnb is because the internet's so dog shit. But I think it's just internet across Australia is just dog shit. Maybe this needs... Oh, I gotta change this to Strong Jaw. I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing way more damage, right? What do we do to break this guy's ankles? Outspeed Okos. Does not outspeed Oko. Okay, yeah, what am I missing here? Oh, I guess this is going to be 22, right? What am I missing here? I guess this is just a good lead, right? Actually, it's a pretty damn good lead. Well, what would it bait in, right? Because this is going to be Retaliate. This is going to be double damage Retaliate. So, slower out damages. O-code, outsped O-code. What's my chess elo? Ugh, it's not great. There was a period of time I was grinding. In daily games, it looks miserable. Let's see. How do I see? Where do I see this? The save is untitled. And my daily game's fucking yikes. Yeah, 600. I'm the GOAT. Yeah. I never tried to learn any openings is my excuse. July 4th. Happy holidays. Yeah, that is also a thing I sort of want to do on stream. When me and my friends were playing daily chess a little bit more, I was more inclined to do this, but I do want to like try to speedrun being semi-good at chess, or at least learning one opening. I think that would be fun. a fun little stream idea for making content. Anyways, what would... Yeah, that was before Runamon. That was before... That pick is old. That is... That's like the beginning of COVID. That was right near the end of my time doing Melee stuff. I think that's from a Melee stream in the Melee era where I played guitar on stream. Wild, wild. Yeah. If you redeem a game, I will play it. I lucked out the last... I think I've only played one chess redeem on stream, and I've won. I lucked out, but I'm gigging down. If you want to just beat my ass, I'm always down. I'm to humiliate yourself. You know, one opening. Yeah, you've never seen the Untitled Gambit. But I guess we probably... I would learn Sucker Punch AI for this. Or maybe you just click Psychic Fangs, right? And then... Okay, yeah. Again, what would this bait in? If this baits in Lapunny, this opening is... Need the farm points first. Yeah. Dude, that'd be sick. I think the 1v1 redeems are fun. They are expensive because it, like, completely derails the stream, so I think that's reasonable for me to do that. I guess I should probably adjust them. I forget if they are adjusted based on, like, how much time they would derail. Like, the Melee one should be the most, because that involves, like, opening up a new game, doing all that shit. Like, that absolutely derails the stream. But it's still fun. This is slower out damage, outsped O-code, outsped out damages, outsped O-codes. Would it bring in Scraggy clicking Feint Attack then? Well, this is slower out damages. Oh, so this would bring in Lapunny. So with the 2 investment from Bolton, this would be... And I assume Psychic Fangs continues being a good move as the game goes on. Like, that would not surprise me. But it would be... Yeah. You just got to get all your gambles right. You have to have me gamble every fight and then get them all right. Let me do this. Because we're looking at this fight. But I assume... Yeah, this is like an insane lead, right? Because it would be... Psychic Fangs kills this guy. Slower. I believe after we bait this in... I'm shit at gambling. Win bug. It wouldn't bring in this guy. Would not bring in this guy. Would not bring in this guy. Yeah, so it would bring in Feint Attack Scraggy. Which I assume Timbor... It's not the worst against. Inferno. Why do we do so little? I guess it's like low sweep, low sweep. Well, it might be Rock Tomb coming in. Are we faster after that? Yeah, I mean, still could be like low sweep. Take care of that, and then it would bring in that. We don't have a normal resist. I mean, like, probably like fucking Krabby can take that to the dome. Can we get... Are we able to get Bolton back in here at some point? Slash, what's our... If we can bait a Thunder Punch, that would be our Combuskin answer. Do we have any other great leads against Cub Fu? Yeah, what I'm really seeing here is if I want to invest in the Yamper. Which honestly I think I might just do here, right? Because if I end up investing in Yamper, it will make the rest of the gym easier. Plus it looks like a tremendous lead. Using the 1 candy feels a tiny bit bad, I guess, but... It's what would have happened on the last run. I gotta remember that I just, like, lucked my ass through early game last time. Like, it's not always gonna be that easy. Let's, just for fun reference, what's the first fight of this gym? I assume this Yamper wreaks fucking havoc on this gym. Outspeed Okos. Outspeed Okos would bring in this, which it looks like we could just... Yeah. I think I might end up doing that. I don't know if I quite want to jump into the... Oh, and this would not even be 21. This would be 22. So this is just going to be a fucking menace. Through the entire gym, Outspeed Okos. We'd have to swap into something else. What a shame. Outspeed Okos. Outspeed Okos. Outspeed Okos. Well, some of these are going to have, like, sashes, right? Like this shit. So we'd probably, like, Nuzzle, then Psychic Fangs. Yeah. I feel like this is just going to, like, trivialize a significant portion of the gym, which is cool. I like that. Sick. All right, gamers, I think I just wanted to, because it is Sunday over here, I just wanted to pop in and play a quick little bit to keep it going, see if we're going to wipe. If we wiped, I probably would have played a little bit more today. But yeah, I think I'll probably leave all of Brawly's gym. Only a handful of fights today, just getting a little bit of chip in. I think this is going to be the regular, probably a shorter, a stream every day. Shorter or longer, depending on what's going on. Because I think it's like Friday, no, it's Sunday. It's like Saturday night over there. So, anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. I've been your good old pal, Save as Untitled. We are going to continue trucking along on this run. Hopefully not trucking, actually. Oh, actually, I could play a little bit of a daily game real quick. I could rip a Wordle. I'm always down to rip a silly little Wordle. Especially because I've been having such good Wordle games off stream. So I would love to have a good one here. As always, we begin as a gamer. After being a gamer, I'd like to get a little bit funky. A funky gamer. It's Aura. AU. Maybe like a VO? VE. Quavo. Can we get a ends and a vowel here? Oh, what about like quail? Let's hit a little quail moment, right? I'm so sick at Wordle. I'm so glad I played on stream. Let's go, dude. I've been popping off. I'm the 3-word goat. Yeah. Get owned. Oh, yeah, I guess you guys can't spoil me because I'm playing ahead. A little bit of mini action, too. Yeah, I could knock out some dailies. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do that on the weekends. That sounds a little bit fun, too. That we spend the weekends maybe playing a little bit of Pokemon, but doing daily game stuff instead. Even though, again, oh wait, I am on Sunday. If you be wary, I'm in a different time zone. I will spoil you. All right. Long, drawn-out story. 6 down, unsettling feeling. Wary, backtooth. Passionate student, perhaps. Teacher's pet. That would be a scam. Craftiness. Star is born. Nope. C5 across. Ain't doing that. Hopelessly infatuated. Charmed? Charm, maybe? No, unsettling feeling. Backtooth. Molar? Is it Molar? Molar looks right. Passionate student. Okay. Don't know anything about Craftis. C5 across. Tomorrow lies passionate student. Teacher's pet, like a long drawn-out story. Unsettling feeling. Uneasy scam. Okay, I am cooked. C5 across. Become hopelessly infatuated with. Give me this. Saga? I'm gonna quite call that. Unsettling feeling. Okay, let's go down. Craftiness. Potassium between chlorine and potassium. Lowbrow is cooked today. Crush. Crush hard? Is that really what that is? Even with that, I still don't know what that is. Craftiness. Guile? I still don't know what's being born. Oh, it is a star. I was right. I just can't think. Oh, nerd. What is down? Dude, I am so bad. Agita? Agita?
Agita. Agita.
Oh, is it a Yiddish word? Oh, it's Italian. No, not heartburn. Oh, I guess that is agita. Okay.
Agita.
Well, we learned that I'm dumb. Do we have anything less? I guess we can play the connections. We'll give it all. Father. Religious. Java company coding. Smoking. Java maybe coffee. Java mud. Crud. Brew. Probably coffee related. Rocket fuel. I feel like there's a... Are these gonna be coffee? I could ball for like a purple coffee thing here. Slang for coffee. That's yellow? I feel like that's not as straightforward as a yellow should be. Smoking hot. Father. Nudity. Maybe things that would be in a show. Language. Curses. Action. No, it'd be nudity, language, smoking. Would it be action, maybe? Things that would be on like a listing for a movie. Considerations for a movie rating. Yes. Now. Fudge, blast, crud, curses, things you would say is like in place of an expletive. Oh, heck. Soda burst, popular father. Are these like parts of a soda like changed? Like pop, doctor, father? What? Actually, it's something feels soda related. What pop might mean. Okay. All right. At least connections didn't make me feel dumb. We got anything else in our fun little mini games for the day? Video game hurdle. We can play the I will get it in one or I will never get it. I love Australian internet. Spooky wind noise. Give me a little bit more. Oh, it's like a slow fade in. It's not like a spooky. We go into like an anime theme kind of thing. It is sort of like a spooky build-in. I don't think I'm going to get this. Yeah, usually with these, it's either I know it immediately or I don't. Also, oh my god, the best viewers. I'm going to say like indie game RPG. Risk of Rain. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. What else? I guess we have Bandle. Yes, we do. Bandle is the better version of it because I know music. Sometimes. All right. What do we got? 1996. Very early hip hop drums, or maybe like an R&B. I feel like I'm about to dance. Give me a little bit more. You got it in one? I mean, it was the year before I was born, so maybe I'm not hip with it. Give me a little bit more. I can hear it, but I don't have it. The unsettling of it. The unsettling nature. I don't know why I'm getting like weird industrial 9-inch nails. I have not a clue. Yes, I want to skip. Let me skip. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard this song in my life. This is easy. Yeah, dog. I don't got nothing. I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know what the hell you're on with that. Good for you, or sorry for your loss, or whatever. Anything else we got that I like playing? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we can go guess the game. Prodigy build. I'm getting like Call of Duty, Resident Evil kind of thing. We'll go like Call of Duty is not. It's like, yeah, COD 4. We got a laser. We're shooting guns. Some sort of, I mean, I got the era-ish right. Looks like a Terminator kind of thing. Is there any Terminator games for that one? What the hell is third-person shooter? Is this a Gears game? Binary domain. Guess the angle. True. Okay, the last thing we're going to play today. We got to play Guess the Angle. Then we're done for real. Ooh, that's real small. I'm going to go 7. I'm feeling an even number. Okay, I'll go 6. Less than 6? It's got to be 4 then. Okay, that's a 4. Okay. Yeah, it's a 4. It's a 4. Ooh, guess the audio. Wait. Bandle, but better? Oh, I should be able to get this. I know it's not this song, but it reminds me of this Father John Misty song, but I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's not even on here, so it's not that. Okay, let's go next. Give me a little bit more. The quality of the drums, the tone of them is giving me like 70s. Nope, not even close. Oh, it's gonna be some modern country song. Give me Jelly Roll on this one. Give me Jelly Roll. That's not Jelly Roll. For the first time, I recognize the. How did your hormones? Nah, dog. Nope. I need something in between the period of time of like 2018 to 1987. Other than that, I'm cooked. Okay, I think we're gonna. I want to end on a dub, but we cannot find a dub anywhere. You can't win them all. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. We should be back tomorrow, same time, same save as Untitled Place. If you want something to fill the gap in your mind while I'm gone, go check out this short. I said go check out this short. There we go. It just took a second. Yeah, but we're probably going to be back tomorrow. Same Saves Untitled time, same Saves Untitled place to hang out, vibe, play some Pokemon, play some daily games, max, relax, shoot some b-ball outside the school. As always, if I don't see you again, enjoy the rest of your life. But if I see you again, have a good time until then, and I'll see you in a Kia. Bye-bye.